Good morning and welcome to Moonday, Minday reading. And welcome to this shared space on YouTube that is called Natural Connection with a Shaman. I am your host, Shaman Odin Greywolf. I didn't even realize this. So, animal, pig may be significant. Spiritual meaning for pig is enjoying the simple pleasures in life, abundance, and wealth, and success, I think, which goes along with our energy today. Today is the 1st, 9/1/2025, which equals 19. The Sun card. The message from the Sun card is feeling transformed and renewed. Clear insight that brings serenity and optimism. So expect that today. 1 + 9 = 10. The Wheel of Fortune. It says things go in my favor. So that was the first message that came to me from the Wheel of Fortune. And 1 + 0 = 1. The Magician card. The creative potential to create anything. Sorry, really loud, significant earring right there on the left side. Left side earrings represent spirits of the physical reality. So it could be telepathic communications. It could be psychic intuitions. To be honest with you, woke up with a little anxiety today. But I remedied it through morning affirmation and journaling. Don't usually get anxiety, but 2 days in a row now, I've woken up with a little anxiety. It was more astral realm, dream realm, psychic realm anxiety than it was anything to do with my real life, but might be significant in your reading or your messages today. So today, Monday, in the hour of the moon, 6:20, the hour of the moon means the first hour from sunrise up, right? So the first hour from sunrise on each day is that day's planet's hour. So the first hour of the day after sunrise on Monday is moon. The moon's hour is, we looked at the moon in astrology, and the moon was conjunct Fortune in Sagittarius. Fortune is that little circle with the X on it. In the 5th house under Mula Nakshatra. This represents an emotional... Now, the reason I give you these is this is the energy available today. Okay? The energy available is some kind of emotional fulfillment and worldly success. This is intertwined with your creativity, philosophical beliefs, and your ability to your process of uprooting old foundations. This involves deep investigation and personal changes in your matters of love and fortune. So this is the energy available for you today through the moon. In the 10th house, since our numbers came up to, in astrology, 10 and 1, 10th house, we have midheaven in Rohini Nakshatra and Uranus in Kritika Nakshatra in Taurus. This combined represents a public image and purpose that's related to your career path. You might have unpredictable success in a sudden career shift. Mind you, this energy is available for you today. Now, our 1st house energy We had kind of a little more going on. We got Mercury in Leo under Magha Nakshatra, Sun rising in South Node in Purva Palguni. This combined in the first house represents the energy of charisma and intuitive leading skills. This can be, you can tap into the power of innate self-worth. However, today you must learn to balance personal recognition with your need for inner detachment and spiritual practices such as grounding, meditation, etc., etc. So, it's not wrong to communicate these things with people about needing your spiritual practices. Grounding, meditation, these are as real as taking medications. So it's healthy communication to talk about these things. And Mercury especially is in the first house, so you might have the opportunity to get this communication going. So before we pull a few tarot cards, I have a new website. It's www.shamangraywolf.com, and I will put it in the description, and I will try to remember to pin it in the comments. If not, it's in the description for sure of this video. That's www.shamangraywolf, ShamanGrawo, GraywolF.com. I think I need some more coffee. Okay, forgot to mention when we did the Beleth Goetia. Beleth is working with the sun, and one of his qualities is dissolving the ego, right? So the second pentacle of the sun in Solomon's grimoires works on reducing arrogance and pride in others, or dissolving ego. So would be a healthy pentacle to work with this week if you are interested. Let's get some tarot, see what we got here. Shake it up. Okay, following your intuition by leaving some situation behind. No, light heart. You might be taking a little trip. It should be a fun trip with the Fool. Whoop. And this could be coming very soon, and Eight of Wands does represent travel for business. So a short, fun business trip is on its way. All right, you might be feeling a little lack energy right now. Let's see, Five of Pentacles, first card out on the deck. Four of Pentacles. So you're definitely in need to put some money away or budget. Start a budget. So, when you are hearing a lot about manifestation gurus talk about allowing money to flow through you carelessly, right? Or I don't know if they really say that, but I see a lot of people taking that as the message. It's a balance, as in all things, all things. Let's pretend money is a deity, right? Let's just call it a deity really quick, right? So if you're working with a deity, you have to show both honor and respect, right? As well as open and fluid with the energy they give. Same goes for money. If you treat money like you do not respect money, then you can end up struggling. So we have the energy here of You may be learning a lesson at this moment and needing to put a little bit away or start a budget routine to get out of this rut you're in. Okay. What's coming up in creative endeavors is a new project. So put away some money because one of your skills is about to pay off. You could be collaborating with someone in the near future, I would say. Let's see, 5, 4, that's 9, 12. Within the next 12 weeks, you could get a contract for something you do. 12 weeks, 12 months. Pentacles represent months, and there's so far 3 on the table. I say weeks. Pentacles represent months or years, but there's an ace on the table which represents fire, so that goes faster. So between 12 weeks and 12 months, if you pull yourself out of this rut you're in by budgeting and sticking to a financial plan, a new growth opportunity is presented for you to collaborate with someone who wants to sign a contract with you. You have the creative potential. This was in our daily numerology, the Magician card. The potential to create something very wonderful from something very minimal. So let's see what's coming up. Oh, any more? No. Okay, we've got some kind of secret encounter. This could be a getaway to create a stable ground. So what's bottom of the deck? No, bottom of the deck doesn't want to offer any information. You are creating an opportunity for a getaway to celebrate. After this contract, okay, that makes sense. You receive a contract, you're able to create something very large from the contract. You take a little romantic vacation and celebrate. Celebrate the rewards. Definitely well-deserved rewards. Be honest. Get everything out on the table and expect this information to be true. Let me get the rest of the cards out here. Oh, Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Now, if we set them next to each other, the invitation for healing comes in. And sensual nurture, emotional fulfillment. That gets you out of this sadness. Let me get the rest of the cards out here. Putting in some effort, 8 of Pentacles. That pays off. Retirement. So now that everything, we've got from rags to riches, we've got from 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles. Okay, the first line is showing that as you go through a little struggle, you begin to put away money and build a structured financial plan. This grows into something that is attracting to a business partner. They want to pay you for what you're doing. This opens the opportunity for you to create something very large and being seen for it. The Magician card also represents being seen for your talent. Once this is established, you take a little romantic vacation or getaway and celebrate these well-deserved rewards, and you're ready for the future, Queen of Swords. The future for you actually offers healing to remove sadness. All you got to do is put in a little bit of effort for this, and it pays off really big. So, bottom of the deck with this, what do we got? Okay, definitely avoid some kind of sneakiness here. You're going to want to be out and open. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords is getting truth out on the table. Seven of Swords inverted represents don't try to be sneaky in this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacles. So this is it's going to take a little bit of time. This is not some kind of... There's only 2 wands, so there is movement going, and the Magician card is pretty much like an initiator. But pace yourself. Like we said, we've got a financial plan here you've got to stick to. Get yourself out of this rut. Start creating. People will see you for your creation. Once you get that recognition, you begin your magic. Once your magic is established, you get to go away on a little vacation. And the end result is stable income that lasts a lifetime. And isn't that what everybody wants? Stable income that lasts a lifetime, rather than worry about where your next penny's coming from. So treat money like it's a deity. Give it respect and it will pay you the same. Alright, let's pull some clarifiers. We got the Sun card, second card from our numerology that came out today in this reading. 3 of Pentacles again with the King of Cups. 3 of Pentacles on top of the 5 and 4 of Pentacles. So start creating with a little bit now. Start chipping away at a talent that you've got. Even though you're struggling, put a little bit aside for this creation. So like if you're an artist, right? I'm just going to say it with paintings. If you're an artist, buy like 1 canvas. Get some basic colors down and plan for what you're going to paint, right? If you're a woodworker, like look at a piece of wood, get something ready. Start putting that into your budget to help pull you out of this financial debt. You're going to need to learn to handle your emotions better. Did you know that holidays are set up in the year to bank on emotional spending, right? So if you ever notice, right before the holidays, there's some kind of tragedy, right? And shock, and it makes people emotionally spend. So like Christmas, Thanksgiving, these are holidays that are based on showing how you feel about others by what you buy. So get your emotions in order now before the holidays come up, so you're not guilt spending or panic spending on any kind of endeavor. You have some emotions to work through. So you definitely, and in the last read, towards the end, you come out of this sadness. There's something that is bothering you. Maybe open up to a therapist and get this out, because you don't want this interfering with the growth that you have working with working with other people. Sun card still on the bottom of the deck. Okay, once you start creating, you really get recognized for it. And at this time, this is when you and whoever your intimate partner are decide to take a little time off. Because you can, because the potential has been set and it's now growing. Okay. Taking off to find something fulfilling. That emotional cup that you go searching for with your partner turns into a long-term stability. It's like the Four of Wands can represent marriage. Marriage can just be represented as something stable, finally set up. It could be like getting a small starter home together or something like that when you come back. And definitely bring something to celebrate about. So be ready for this in your future. Here we go back to this emotional healing. What needs to be healed in your emotions to get out of this Five of Cups energy is some anxieties. Significant. I had those this morning. So anxiety, I don't often get anxiety. So it's really something in the ether right now. I kind of stay isolated from group, or I live a very stoic life. I have a small group of friends. I have a girlfriend and my family. And there's really not a lot of anxiety. So for me to wake up 2 days in a row with anxiety, like let's say yesterday I woke up from dreams. I had to pull myself awake in 4 different dreams before I woke up. I was in such a deep sleep that I slept probably over 12 hours. Each dream I was in, people were arguing over the stupidest of things. The little mansy-pansy, wah-wah, crybaby scenarios. And I had to pull myself up. I would lucid wake up in a dream, pull myself awake out of that dream, woke up from that dream, thought I was awake, I was in another dream. They're doing it again. Everybody's wah-wah, arguing, fighting. Women are comparing their boyfriends and husbands to other men, and it was just really bleh. MTV reality TV bleh, garbage, right? Bleh. 4 times I had to lucidly pull myself up out of those dreams. So you could be dealing with this in the energy. You could be in my collective. We could be connected somehow through other people, right? Bottom line, this needs healing. Also, since I am aware of it coming through mine, I will take mental notes and talk to my own therapist about it as well. I want you to know now that therapy does not mean something is wrong with you. It's normal. On a normal, everyday life, people get stressed out. You know why? Because people run around complaining and nagging and whining about each other so much that it builds up and it creates stress. So it's in the cards, even up here. Collaborate also with a counselor. King of Cups represents a counselor. This could get started on some really positive things for you, because we see anxiety and it's significant, and justice. This is fair. So with this justice card, it tells me I just hit a nail with you in this reading. You've been going through anxiety, and it's time to move forward with what you're truly... This is like trying to live by your heart, right? And when you try to follow your heart, your calling, there's all kinds of choppiness around you. Let's just say you love a certain craft you do, right? 8 of Pentacles. And as you start following that, let's just say people get envious of what you do, right? So it's like that creates emotional turmoil. Well, you need to communicate that with some healthy practitioner so that you can follow your heart with confidence and send the messages out from what you enjoy doing. Follow your options, your dreams. Pull something from imagination into creation. The Magician card. Okay, and let's get the final on this, because you have aligned. You're looking good. The stars have aligned. This is your opportunity, right? So this morning's songs, I woke up to AC/DC, Who Made Who, but when I pulled this card, I heard Eminem, what's that song? You only get one shot. Dun dun dun. Oh, if you only, you know what I'm talking about. I don't fucking know what the song's called. The star card. Hope and renewal, healing, and the stars have aligned for you. This is your chance to really, now that you've had some kind of ego death awakening. So how it goes is devil card, tower card, star card, right? Yeah. You learn that your belief system is really a controlled illusion, devil card. It blows your ego. Oh my God, the tower card. What the? I don't know what to think about the world anymore. Right? And then the star card. Well, that's good. That's right where you need to be, because here's your opportunity. So this is what's available for you today. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I'm going to be integrating some videos about friends of mine that run Stargate Medicine, unitingwellness.com, The Natural Closet, and of course my friend Jaguar Child. And I may be doing other weekly collabs with different people on podcasts. So stick around, stay tuned. I'm gonna try to integrate short zodiac readings here and there, because I started to think about it last night after talking with a friend. And what's the point of this channel if I don't try to grow it and advance it, right? And I think I'm ready for that. So I want to push the channel forward. So I've got some new things coming. If you want to book a session with me, right? So basically I have a couple of sessions. Shamanic guidance. You have to be careful with how you word this. Shamanic guidance, right? So basically a 1 hour session where you tell me what's going on for 45 minutes, and the last 15 minutes I do my shamanic divination and interpretation of how to help. Or I do tarot readings. I can do tarot readings for 30 minutes to an hour, nothing above. So go to www.shamangraywolf.com and schedule an appointment there. So take care, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to check the description after this video. Please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if this video was helpful for you, share it with your friends. Another earring. So thank you very much for tuning in. I will talk to you next time. Peace out.